Hello everyone! So week 1 of exams is finally finished, and I am saying like week 1, but for me there was only 2 exams, so to be honest it was quite an easy week, but still with 2 exams and them being the first ones it was quite stressful and just trying to understand what exams are like that's basically what this week was about, apart from trying to do the best I could, because obviously every exam is very important. So anyway, I just wanted to find out from you guys how you think you did, because again, just like my biology video, my first exam, chemistry was today, and it was like, I'm not really sure again, and to be honest, I felt it was worse than biology. And everyone's been saying that. Everyone's been saying biology is so much easier. And for once I agree, because I started off by saying biology is the worst, but chemistry was so hard to revise, so a lot of it, I was just going, no, not going to happen. But what I did find out about the paper, like when I was doing it, is that the first questions, like halfway through I'd say, they were quite easy for me. And that's because I revised that. But the second half, like the end part of it, it was really difficult. So for me, and in my exam, I really don't know. And they say that to pass, like to get a 4, you have to get half the marks. So I'm kind of freaking out because obviously like the questions towards the back are like for more marks. And like the first ones are not so many marks. So I'm kind of freaking out because I want to get a good grade. I want to get a 4 at least, hopefully. So just trying to get like half the marks is really difficult. Like for me it is. And I know that some people have been saying like the higher one was so easy for biology. I'm not sure about chemistry. But yeah, people were saying that the higher was easy. People have been saying AQA has been easy, and I'm not doing higher or AQA. But yeah, everyone has their own opinions. I think that's the thing. Like people saying, oh, that was so easy, oh, that was so hard, and you hear it from all different people. And most of the time it's if they've revised or not. But obviously it really does depend on what you've been revising, because I've tried to revise everything. But spending your time on everything, it's just not going to happen. It just takes ages to get everything fully in. So I just tried to revise as much as I could. Luckily, parts I did revise came up, but towards the end, I was just not getting it. I'm not understanding. And I think it was mostly like the practical ones. When it would show a practical and you would say like how you could like improve it with that apparatus. That question really got me. And everyone in my class was saying that they either really struggled to answer the 6 mark, or they just couldn't answer it because they didn't know what to do. And yeah, I wrote 3 paragraphs for the 6 marker at the back. There was a lot of space, so that kind of freaked me out a bit. But yeah, 6 mark, I wrote 3 paragraphs. I made it up like completely, had no idea. And I found out that one of the answers that hopefully I got right. Yeah. So I felt overall that exam went much slower than biology. Like I ran out of time in biology. It went really fast. But chemistry, I was like, I had a lot of thinking time. Like after every question, I would just like think about it and kind of just breathe. So that went much longer. I used my extra time again because I get extra time. So I used that so that I could look over it a bit more. And yeah, so I was again, it was a longer one. So the exam, basically where I had the exam in the sports hall, we have it in our sports hall because it's basically away from the rest of the school, so I guess it's a bit more quieter. But because it's a sports hall, it's got air conditioner, or like I don't know, but because it's like sports, they always make it really cold in there because you get really hot when you're obviously doing sports. So obviously there's me in the exam hall shivering because it was so cold, and everyone else came out and they were like so cold, it was freezing. I was shaking, and I guess that's kind of bad because you would be thinking, oh, I'm so cold, and it just puts you off of the exam a bit. But hopefully they will find a way to stop that from happening, and it is getting hotter now, so maybe it will be a good temperature instead from freezing cold. It was very cold. Yeah, so overall, chemistry, not so sure, probably kind of less than middle. But worse than biology, but also at the same time, it's not the worst it's ever been. I knew the answers. Don't know about you. Please tell me below how you found it, because we are trying to all work together to help everyone else get the grades they want, and like we just all want to help each other because we all know that we're going through this same thing, like this really mean and terrible thing they're making us do, but something that's going to help us for the future. So thank you for watching. Tell me in the comments below how you found the exam, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.